If you follow me on Instagram, do you remember that story I posted on April 1st? I picked that day on purpose. Well, it was true. As you saw in the title of the video, I'm selling everything, I'm quitting everything. And it's not a clickbait title to get you to watch the video like you usually see on YouTube. It's the truth. So, what we're going to do right now is, I'm going to show you which car I'm selling and we'll explain a bit about how we got to this point. I also needed to talk to you about something important. Longtime subscribers may have noticed I've lost a lot of weight in recent years because I had to consider many factors. There have been changes everywhere, and I also wanted to see physical changes in myself. So I took control, I stopped eating badly, I quit sodas, I cut out junk food, pizza, and kebabs all the time. And it's been 2 years since I started training hard, weight training at the gym. And before, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a huge soda drinker, like most people. And that's why today we're going to talk about Ollie, who really helped me get to where I am today. And I use their iced tea range, which actually replaces soda without the sugar, and allows you to stay properly hydrated without having to drink sodas full of sugar and bad stuff. The energy range, which really helps me every morning when I go to the gym to have energy without, once again, having to drink sugary energy drinks. The hydration range, which is packed with electrolytes and minerals, really helps you stay well hydrated when you're working out. And finally, when I feel like it, the little meal check range, which actually lets you treat yourself once again without sugar and without feeling guilty, because it's still important to enjoy yourself. I'm sharing a promo code on the screen for nearly 10% off your order. You'll find the link to Ollie's website in the description and first pinned comment. I'm also showing you a QR code on the screen that will take you directly to Ollie's website. And now, I'm gonna go make myself a little meal check. Here are all the cars I currently own. This is everything I'm going to put up for sale. So, yes, there's the Chaser. We'll keep that one for the end. I'll briefly explain how it ended up here. If you've seen my previous videos, you definitely know my GMC Yukon, my loyal partner, my trusty daily, my faithful American 4x4 that's been with me for almost 3 years now. It'll be 3 years this summer since I've had it. It's a 2002 GMC Yukon equipped with a 6-liter LQ4 V8, boasting 330 horsepower. It's a perfect vehicle. It's a perfect vehicle as a daily because it's reliable, it's comfortable. The maintenance parts cost next to nothing. It does consume a lot, yes, around 20 liters per 100 kilometers, but fortunately, it's been reprogrammed for ethanol. So actually, in terms of running costs, it's equivalent to a small sedan like an Audi A4 on premium unleaded, or my wife's old Civic Type R, she's the one holding the camera right now, which cost about 6,000 R per kilometer. So there you go. This one will be for sale sometime during the year. It's not for sale right away, but I'll sell it later because I still need it for now. It's my daily driver, but I'll have to part with it. The IS200 Turbo Wagon A Bit Rushed is coming up. There are a whole series of episodes about it. If you haven't seen it, I invite you to check it out because it's really interesting. It's a car I bought with a broken engine, and the interior was in pretty bad shape in terms of cleanliness. The engine broke because the timing was off. I wanted to put a V8 in it, but unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. In the meantime, I tried an IS200 Turbo.
Turbo.
And look, as a result, it gave me some bad ideas. Obviously, when you let me try a car with a bit of character, I end up copying it, so I put a turbo on it. So I changed the engine. The engine is not the original one at all. The car has 330,000 kilometers on it to this day, and the engine has around 140 or 150 if I remember correctly. I added a turbo to it. It makes about 7/10 of a bar of boost and puts out 260 horsepower. It's super fun to drive. It's got a limited slip differential. It's got 4 coilovers. It's a fiberglass body kit from Hondoria shop. It's got 4 brand new SC 430 rims. The interior is immaculate. Take a look. It's still the nicest one in the lot. Yeah, I admit it. If you haven't seen the last episode, I actually said it's definitely my best project. Look, electric seat, Alcantara leather, heated, automatic climate control, sunroof, everything works. And why do I say it's definitely the best project I've ever done? Because first of all, it's a project that doesn't scare you when you drive it. It's not an extremely expensive car. It's a car that I'm going to put up for sale for around 17,000 or 18,000 euros. I've actually talked a lot with IS200 owners, IS200 Turbo owners, IS200 Supercharger owners. The value has skyrocketed. And when I see that there are beat-up automatics with 200,000 kilometers going for 12,000 euros, I tell myself that mine, with a turbo kit, body kit, coilovers, all maintenance done, chassis work, new stainless steel exhaust, fully functional and serviced interior, well, you know how I build cars? I'm a perfectionist. I think 17,900, you see? That seems like a fair price to me. It's not going to be for sale right away when the video comes out. Unless someone comes to see me tomorrow and says, all right, I'll really give you 17,900, then I'll sell it to him. But otherwise, I'm going to enjoy it a bit more because I love it. It's incredible to drive and go check out the videos like that. That'll give you a better idea of the whole project, of the condition of the car. But it's true that it's still pretty wild.
It's fantastic. I think it's really my favorite out of all the cars.
Yeah, no, but it's cool. It's practical, there's space and everything. It's really cool. But don't blame me for the condition of the car's bodies because we've had some crazy weather. Everything is filthy. But yeah, I pretty much washed this one, the Chaser 2 and the Yukon as well. Let's move on to the budget cars. The Toyota RAV4, if you've been following, is the vehicle I'm currently working on. So don't worry, I'm not selling it like this. The project will be completed. I'm just showing it to you as it is because for now, that's the stage it's at. But I will only sell my projects once they're finished. And you know, I always finish my projects. I've talked about it a lot on my channel. So no, I won't sell the project as it is, unless there's a really big problem. But that's not going to happen, so that Toyota RAV4 that I bought for cheap, on which I spent a lot of money, it'll get an off-road setup, full Raptor paint, big wheels, bucket seats, and a custom heavy-duty bull bar we'll make. So for now, it's not done yet, but I think I'm going to start working on it in 10 days, if I'm not mistaken. According to the schedule, we should be able to start on it pretty soon. I really like this one, too. I like it a lot. It's really small. We had something like this before. In earlier videos, you might have seen my wife's Honda HR-V, which she drove daily for years. Mine too, we had it for 11 years. 13 years, the Honda HR-V. Actually, this one really reminds me of the HR-V. But this one actually goes, it's a little 2-liter. It makes 130 horsepower. I don't know how, but it really goes. The engine is incredible. The interior is really nice. It has permanent 4-wheel drive differential lock. It's a great 4x4, so I thought, I don't have a Toyota RAV4 in my collection. Might as well get one with a sunroof, air conditioning, and everything working. This one will be for sale when it's fully finished. I'll let you know later this year. Anyway, I'll post ads everywhere on Leboncoin and other places. The GS400, that one. It really made an impression on you because the day I bought it, before it even got to my place, I could have sold it 10 times already on the road. It's crazy. It's the one and only GS400 model in France. Why GS400? Because we had the 430. This one is a 400. It's a US import. And actually, there's no point in importing this car from the United States since we had a 430. So yes, the 400 makes 300 horsepower and the 430 makes 280. I think it has more horsepower, maybe a different tune or something. But since we had the 430, there's no point in importing it, which means it's the only one, unique. It came from a guy at Toyota who moved to France with it, and its little peculiarity, same thing. I invite you to go watch the episodes. If you haven't seen them, it's that it has 600,000 kilometers, and it starts and runs. We're going to let them listen to the exhaust. You have to admit, for 600,000 kilometers, I redid everything inside. I redid everything. There were a lot of things that didn't work. It was a real nightmare. So excuse the carpet, but the interior, we can show everything is new. Everything is new. It was filthy, in a pitiful state, the car. I completely redid everything on it, and now it's ready to hit the road. Except that unfortunately, I'm really sorry to tell you, this one is already sold because the day I bought it, actually, a friend of mine told me, man, I'm putting an option on it. I had just loaded it onto the trailer when he said he was putting an option on it. I asked him to wait so I could fix it up and see what I could do. I planned to sell it eventually, but told him I wouldn't do it right away. Turns out I'm selling it sooner, but he said it's fine and we'll take it. So it's reserved for him, and he's picking it up this weekend. There's a pile of crap behind you. Now, that's a complicated situation.
That one, she's really not pretty.
Yeah, that's a very, very, very complicated situation. It's a Lexus SC430. So it's the equivalent of an LS from Lexus, so a big luxury sedan, but as a coupe convertible. What you're seeing here is absolutely not dirt. It's resin stains with a hood, paint that's completely ruined. There was a tire holding a tarp. The tarp fused with the car. If I allow myself to play tic-tac-toe on it, it's for one very simple reason. It was a backup drift car that we used for a day, and it was flawless. It worked perfectly. Except that it's an automatic. We welded the differential, put on 4 coilovers, and had a blast with it for a day. Thibaut and I planned in our spare time to convert it to a manual transmission and put a steering angle kit on it. And I think this car would have had incredible potential for drifting because it has a 3UZ V8 under the hood. It's a car that can't be driven on the road. That's why we dedicated it to drifting. It can't be registered. It comes from abroad, so that's why it can't be driven on the road, unfortunately.
It's a shame because the interior is beautiful.
The inside is magnificent. Well, it was stored very badly, very badly. The leather has aged very badly, and there are strange stains that I was never able to fix. Here, you can see that the leather has shrunk. Here, I think it was the heat that damaged the leather and everything else. But I'm definitely keeping the wooden steering wheel. This car, same thing, won't really be for sale because actually when I got it, when I took possession of it, I asked Thibaut to go 50-50 with me on this car, meaning I bought it. And I offered him half of the car and he accepted. That's why we got it ready. I said this will be our backup drift car that we can use to go do battles because we don't really have a car to go compete with. Let's say the guys, and this one actually, we didn't really care about it. So I offered him, since I have to sell everything, to buy my share back. So actually he bought the car for next to nothing and he promised me that he would take the 4.3 from this one and put it in an IS because he has an IS 200 that actually runs really well. And he promised me that he would put the 4.3 V8 from this SC into the IS to make an IS 430, and I trust him. Usually when he says something, he does it. SC 430, 170,000 kilometers, there will be parts for sale if there are any SC 430 enthusiasts or others out there.
The rear end, it's really ugly from behind.
This car has really taken a beating.
Even when it's clean, it's ugly.
Oh no, that's not ugly. No, I'm sorry. The SC 430, there are two sides to it. There are those who hate it and those who love it. Personally, I think it's awesome on 4 big wheels because right now,
it's got the Chase's wheels on it. That front end on video, it looks awful. It looks like a toad.
Be careful what you say though.
She's beautiful.
Don't criticize Lexus.
She's not beautiful.
She's very beautiful.
She's as stunning as the Civic Type R.
The Type R.
The FK2.
But you have one, it was ugly. But you buy ugly cars. Yes, I buy cars that I like. So, as I was saying, there will be parts for sale for this car. If there are SC430 enthusiasts or owners looking for parts, Thibaut is going to take it apart and sell the parts. So, obviously, not the engine. The 4 coilovers are already sold, I think. And he's going to sell the interior, but, well, it's not in very, very good condition. And I admit that I'd like to get the steering wheel, either to put it on the RAV4 or on the IS200. I don't know, but I want to get it, so I think we're good here.
Forgot something. What? The most important one. The most important ones. What? My 2 favorites.
Which ones?
The Saab is missing. The Saab, the 205.
So yes, indeed, the Saab isn't here, but it will be for sale. Let's go to JMT, this good old Saab. So yes, it's true that on Instagram, quite a few people asked me, do you still have it? Is the project still ongoing and all that? It's true that when you look at it like this, it kind of looks like a car from a TV show, like, will it start again? But no, the car's still here. The car's still being worked on. Don't pay attention to how low the front is and how high the back is. It's not adjusted at all. We're at the stage where we're adjusting the coilovers. Well, at least we're installing the coilovers. And it's a real pain because it's kind of like on the E30s. Except here, we're dealing with Norwegian brands. For E30s, you have to disassemble, cut, and weld the strut. But this isn't German, so the guys really went all out. So there's a lot of welding to break through. It's kind of a nightmare. Anyway, all this to say that yes, the project is definitely still ongoing. Don't worry, I still have this car actually. We're at the chassis stage now. Once it's finished, it'll move to engine prep with Laurent. We'll meet a sandblasting expert and remove the inside of this B204. And after that, we'll still try to set a lap time at the Nürburgring. Sorry, I know it's not very polite. I'm putting on my glasses, but the sun is right in my face. So yes, but once all that's done, once the car's prepped, after I've done my little victory lap and everything, I'll put the car up for sale. Maybe I'll drive it a little bit. I don't know, I haven't driven it much. Yes, it will be for sale. I might already have a friend interested, but if not, I'll post an online ad with all the details. You'll be informed. And it's a car that I'm not really going to sell for much. I think I'll just sell it at cost price because it'll make a great track tool and daily for whoever wants to take it. It'll really be a great ride anyway. Back home for the rest of the cars. Now, let's also talk about the 205. So, my 205 Junior isn't here because I used it to go pick up the wagon at the body shop. Anyway, it's at the body shop. I need to go get it. It won't be for sale because a major project is already waiting for that one. Maybe you can show what's in the back over there. That's not my 205. It's a 205 GT that's there, so I can take the mechanicals and put it in my 205, which is a 205 Junior with 45 horsepower. And I admit that 85 sounds a bit more tempting. So my 205 won't be for sale. I'm going to swap it. I'll work on the looks. I'll do the chassis and everything. We're going to make a little video series about it. So for now, nothing is changing. Like I told you, anyway. All the projects you see behind me that aren't finished, actually, there's only one. There's only the RAV4. It will be finished. And behind my wife, there's a car I haven't shown you yet on YouTube, which has been here for about a month and a half, 2 months. And it'll be the subject of a video as well. This car will be for sale once it's finished. And we don't know what 2026 will bring. Maybe I'll buy more cars, work on them, have fun, fix them up, repair them, maintain them, I don't know, and sell them once they're finished.
Are you sure about that?
Why?
Because it's an illness.
Yes, I'm taking pills to get better.
I don't buy vehicles anymore. There have been 3 since that statement, which was made 3 years ago.
Fortunately, I don't have a nagging wife and we have space in the yard. But yes, actually,
There are bound to be some cheap ones.
yes, that's it. If there are cheap little projects that need some love that I can save, yes, there will be some. Honestly, there will be some. Because that's what I like to do. It doesn't cost much, and it entertains me.
That's the rule. Under 3,000 euros, we don't worry about it. I think it was actually 2,000.
Before, it was 1,500. We moved up to 3,000.
A little over 3, but yes.
Well, 3,000, that's starting to add up compared to 2,000.
They say a car is under 2,000, but after negotiating, it's 1,500, let's say.
2,000 max, then. 2,000 max.
We don't think about it. We don't really discuss it.
Yeah, that's it. Everything I paid. 500, 400 bucks. At that point, you don't even think twice. It's not even the price of the parts. The one left alone at the back, like a punished car. It looks like it's been punished.
No, it's in its element.
It's in its element. Honda Accord, let me introduce it to you because actually, I haven't talked about this car at all. It's a car that I'm going to start working on soon. It's a car that I bought for cheap. I think I paid around 400 bucks for it, but I don't really remember.
Maybe a bit more with transport included.
But not much more. But the purchase price, anyway, I think it was 400 bucks. I didn't think about it. I saw Accord for 400 bucks. I'll share the details in the video, but it's basically the same with some minor flaws. I'll fix it up, maintain it, and get everything back into proper shape. And once it's finished, same thing. When I decide sometime during the year, it'll be up for sale. So, as you've probably gathered, there are cars that are for sale right now. There are cars that will be for sale as soon as they're finished, and others that will be for sale during the year. But in any case, 2026 is going to be the year of the sale. So, for this one, I won't give you any more details. I'll let you see that in the video. I'm just showing you the overall condition of the car. I've already cleaned it. I've already started filming some episodes about it. There will just be one episode, but I've already started filming some scenes. Sorry about that. The rocker panel's coming off.
Is that how you fix a Honda? Yes.
She's incredible. You'll see, it's a very good car. I'll pretty much tell you why and how I'm getting rid of all my cars. I'll be honest with you, it's actually to make a huge project happen.
Buying a Viper?
No, I wish it was that, but it's not. I'm not going to tell you about it right now, not because I want to be mysterious or anything. Again, like it's common on YouTube, that's really not my style. I have absolutely nothing to hide. But actually, I just don't want to hype you up for something until I'm 100% sure it's going to happen. So, I'll talk to you about it on Instagram in real time when I have solid information and I can start telling you about it. But as long as it's not something tangible and it's not actually happening right in front of me, I'd rather not talk about it. So, thank you for understanding that. But know this is the biggest project of my life. It's something crazy. I don't even know how I managed to get here. But it's still something very serious, very intense, both mentally and physically. So it's actually pretty overwhelming. We'll talk about it a little later, sometime in 2026. The Chaser, it's complicated. It's been a very, very, very difficult decision to make because for those who know me, it's my dream car. I've always dreamed of a Chaser for, about 10 years, with 600 horsepower. Here it is, Toyota Chaser, 600 horsepower in perfect condition. I'll even tell you something. I just had it repainted so I could put it up for sale. That means I repainted the entire front end, the hood, the fenders, the bumper, the trunk, the spoiler. Before selling it, because there were some flaws in the bodywork, there were some small scratches. The passenger fender has never been the right color since I bought it. I decided to make it the right color, obviously, the day I decided to sell it. Great. So I didn't really get to enjoy the car being completely the right color. Honestly, I'll be frank with you, it wasn't an easy decision to make like I was saying, because this is my ideal, it's my holy grail. Some people dream of having a Lamborghini one day. Me, I dreamed of a Chaser with 600 horsepower in pristine condition with some nice parts. And well, I think I made it. It has a Caro kit, 4 beautiful work wheels, RWP front and rear brake kit, and the interior is pristine. But when I say pristine, I mean it's pretty much like new. I'll just take out the key to stop it from beeping. There you go, everything works, obviously. The air conditioning, the music, all the gauges work, everything. The back seats are in good shape. It will be sold with the original seat, which I'll reinstall before selling since my bucket seat is currently in it. And that's it, it will come with the 4 work wheels. Right now, it's still on its rotas because I was at a drift event with it a few days ago. Because I told myself I had to finish with a drift event, actually. That's it, that's right. I had to be able to say goodbye to her, actually, in the best way possible by using her for her main purpose. It's a drift car, but it's a drift car that works just as well as a daily driver, a road trip car, or a performance car. If you put it back with a Geo grip setup, you can do grip driving with it, and it's a drift car. I've never had anything this monstrous. It's like a weapon of war, not a championship car. It's definitely not road legal at all. But basically, it's the car that will give you the most fun drifting. I've never seen anything like it. So there you go, anyway. To talk a bit more about it in detail, to announce the price and all that, that's not going to be me. I've actually delegated the sale to someone I trust, who will handle putting it up for sale and meeting with interested buyers. Let's go to his place. Let's go. Here we go.
Review ghosts in a neon line, all of my past in a frame of time. Your old seat still knows my name. Nothing ahead's ever felt the same. Hands on the wheel, but I'm letting go. This road's the only home I know. This is my last ride with you. Under a blood red sky so true. We burn like fire down every street now. It's just echoes beneath my feet. Don't let the silence break in two. This is my last ride with you.
Well, as you may have guessed, we're meeting at Grand Tourism Imports. So he's the one who's going to handle the sale of the Chaser. And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about it with Anthony and Nono, who absolutely wanted to appear in the back of the car like this.
It's not scripted at all.
So basically, I won't be handling the sale of the car myself. I wanted Anthony to take care of it because, first of all, it's his job. He's pretty much the #1 expert in France when it comes to Japanese cars, imports, and all that. So who better than Anthony to handle the sale of my car, since it's a very specific product? I didn't want to do it myself because, to be honest, it really annoys me. So Anthony and Nono are perfect for that. If you haven't seen it, there are about 25 episodes documenting its build, from the moment it arrived in France, completely stock with an automatic transmission, to where it is now, more or less 600 horsepower manual transmission, a billion parts. I'm not going to list everything. I invite you to watch the videos. If people are interested, it will be much easier.
What up?
Here we are. We met here almost 3 years ago for the handover of the keys. Selling it wasn't planned at all, but, well, now here we are. Yes, regarding the price, it's Anthony who set the price based on the current value of the cars, the cost of importing it and everything. You took all those costs into account.
We took into account the overall condition of the vehicle, the mileage, the history, the modifications. Everything was considered to estimate the fair price of the vehicle, which you will discover on the website.
So, Anthony's website, the car will be listed there, and also at the end of this video, I invite you to check the video description. You will find the ad on Le Bon Coin, which will allow you to see the general specs. We won't go into detail.
That it runs well.
We took a short drive earlier so you could see the type of car I brought.
The future owner will be lucky. Everything is well done on it, everything is spotless. It's a car that's very sound, very clean. We actually have quite a bit of service history. We have everything you need. We have several keys. It's a very good car.
It's important he says that because he usually doesn't. If he says that, honestly, I'm happy. Honestly, it's fine. I was a bit stressed at first. Just in case, for those who don't know the car, we'll briefly show you the engine anyway. just so you understand what it is.
I would have preferred to show the beauty of the original seats.
Yes, we'll show that too. It's still an important point.
An important point on a...
Chaser. Toyota Chaser, original 1JZ GT engine. The engine hasn't been swapped. It's the original one. And we've just added a small turbo to slightly increase the power. So, as I was saying, it was an automatic transmission when it arrived. And now it's a manual, 6-speed transmission. I think it's the only 6-speed Chaser in France, by the way. BMW transmission. So, I put the original seats back in. The car no longer has its bucket seat. It's pristine. Everything works. It has air conditioning. It has the radio, power windows, power mirrors. Everything works. Automatic climate control.
There in my place.
No, but I'm helping you. I'm making your job easier. There you go. But go ahead if you want to say other things. The front brakes, RWP. The rear brakes, RWP. The shock absorbers, RWP. That sticker is a mark of quality. We put it back on the lift. And actually, the condition is perfect, There's nothing to fix. There's no rust. It's in great condition. It was a good car, yeah.
It was to regret it.
I don't have a choice. There you go. Like I said, it's intentional that I'm not talking about why I'm selling all this. But I promise I'll tell you about it. I'm just waiting for it to really become tangible. I don't have a choice. Of course I'm going to regret it. There's more than 1,000 hours of work on it. The car is incredible. It was the dream car I wanted. Of course I'm going to regret it. But well, life is such that at some point you just don't have a choice. So there you go. But at least I'm happy. It's going to your place, or at least from your place. And that's what makes me happy. Now it's up to you to choose a good buyer. Are you confident?
Yes. This is a car that will sell. There's no doubt about it. Let's hope it stays in France.
Why? Do you think it could go abroad? Abroad, yes. No way. Do you ever have contact with people abroad?
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm in France. So I have people who are going to make me lunch. I'm very happy. It's not that I'm going to have people for breakfast, they're going to make me breakfast. So you have a car that's well built, that's in harmony, where you have a great chassis, good suspension, good brakes, good coilovers, a well-prepared engine, everything is well selected. The components match each other well. I also appreciate the fact that it still has its original interior, it's not stripped out, and there's no big hydraulic handbrake sticking out. It's a car you can take to the track, go drifting, or just use to buy bread or drive 1,000 kilometers on the road. I mean, that's it.
That's how I build my cars.
That's what you did, by the way, when you came to Lyon.
Yeah, I drove for 2.5 hours.
So yeah, it's a car that is...
Yeah, on the highway. It's just the bucket seat that hurts my butt a bit. Otherwise, now it's not really a problem anymore. Like 1,000 kilometers on the road.
Versatile cars like this, where you don't have to redo everything, where you don't go from a stripped out track car back to stock or anything like that. It's still a quality build. And then, for a European buyer, you can't forget that we're all subject to VAT and customs fees in Europe. So buyers in France won't pay taxes like they would importing from Japan. So yes, we could have a potential buyer in Europe.
Yes, the advantage is the car is already registered in France and road legal. So yes, it's certain that it's not available right now. There's no waiting time. And anyway, I'll be honest with you. If someone wants to buy a Chaser in Japan tomorrow and do the same thing, it's going to cost them much, much more than the selling price of this one. That's for sure.
So no, for me, it's a beautiful car at a fair price. Whoever buys this vehicle will get their money's worth. So yeah, it's a vehicle I'm happy to take on.
Anyway, I know very well that if it was shady, you would never have accepted it. Because Anthony cares so much about his reputation that he would never allow himself to take a car like that.
They sell shady cars, don't get me wrong. We often showcase nice cars, beautiful grade 4 cars. We sell cheap cars, we sell cars, shady ones, but at shady prices. So actually we do things
The demand too.
because we have customer requests, so we sell all kinds of vehicles.
They sell project cars, but they're in demand.
It's not him who always gets the right price, and there you go. Those who want project cars, that's what we call them. We do a lot of project cars, it's just that we don't always share them, but we handle a lot of project cars. In fact, one just left yesterday. But there you go. These are cars where the customers get their money's worth. That's it.
Well, at this point, there's really nothing left to do. They've just had an oil change and a service. All you have to do is put in some gas, well, ethanol, and drive.
Do both of your mirrors fold electrically? Do they work, guys?
Damn, he tried earlier. I forgot to check. Is the key okay? Yeah, both of them.
The mirrors fold electrically on a Chaser, that's true.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's it. There are some. Watch out. Ooh, incredible.
It never surprised me. It worked too well, you know.
It's already pre-sold. It's already pre-sold.
It's very rare that we have both mirrors folding electrically. These are little details, little anecdotes I throw in here and there, but yeah, it's incredible. That's it.
Yeah, it's always worked well. The center vent swing function wasn't working when I got it, so I fixed it. Otherwise, everything has always worked, including the automatic air conditioning, windows, and mirrors. Nothing to say.
Well, now all that's left is the car.
Yeah,
It made you want to get dirty.
that car, yeah, well, no, I had too much.
Oh,
Stop.
stop. I had 3 ideas, but it's not mine. Make me something fake.
Go try it if you want.
If I'd succeeded, I'd have taken you.
I would have really liked that.
On the track, you must have had a blast. I could see it every time. Anyway, you must have had a blast.
For me, it's perfect. Exactly what I want and up to my standards.
Maybe a Mark II one day,
Ah.
but it's the most beautiful one.
We won't talk about it anymore. We won't talk about it anymore, my friends. On that note, I think it's time to stop here in the video. You understood well, right? So, all my cars will be for sale starting now, or in the coming months during the year 2026. But in any case, everything will be for sale except the 205. I have nothing else to add. I'm not going to start crying now, even though honestly it's really hard. I think I haven't realized it yet, but I will. Seeing someone like me drive away with it makes me think it will really hurt. But there you go. I hope that the next owner will be someone serious and meticulous like me, and that he'll take perfect care of it. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Ciao.
Still trying to catch on fire.